the young generation seems to understand, maybe more so than some of the adult generation, that this is an issue that goes beyond sort of the narrow problem of CO2, but that's something much, much more general that is kind of wrong with our economic and political system. Because we know who these people are, right? It's poor people, it's people of marginalized communities. One of the commentators, I was in the role of the academic expert to comment on the efficacy of the climate policies in terms of delivering on the effects that the candidates promised they would.
It was important, I think, for me to be there as a voice of the youth who are historically excluded for any debate like this about any kind of policy, and it's particularly important that we're included in talks about the climate emergency, because we have been the ones advocating for action so much, and because it is going to affect our futures more than any other politicians sitting on that panel.
The future can be either brighter or much worse, depending very much on what we do right now and depending very much on what that young generation does, right? And that includes the youth strikes, that includes Extinction Rebellion, both of whom have been really central in putting this issue higher up on the agenda.
Young people, if we were educated right, if we were given that democratic right, that would put the responsibility on us to become educated. And I think if there was generally more democratic accessibility for young people, then we could make effective change.